A whopping 15 points is the lead for Internazionale at the top of the table, but where's the big race? It's the race for the Champions League. What's going to go on this week? We're going to take a little look at it. Today we're taking a look at match number 28, that's right, over in Serie A, and we'll get to that in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and your one-stop shop for the Serie A is right here, of course, under one rooski. We got Rovers football, World football, Serie A football, all in HD, that's right, of course. So we are looking forward to the next round of games, and of course, Inter cruising on the way to another title over in Italia, of course. Just one loss so far this season, but who's going to join them in the Champions League next season? We'll get into all of that and more in a second. Big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. Again, if you do, subscribe. A whopping 75% of you are unsubscribed. And of course, please do us a favour and hit the like. More likes, more engagement, more competition, more fun right here at Rover Caesar. Can I ask, can I squeeze out a 50 liker on this one? I know we get around about 500 views, 600 views, maybe sometimes even up to 1,000 views on these videos. But if we can get just 50 likes, that would be great. And it's been a busy old week for me, so I do apologise if I'm a little bit rusty. But we are going to give it a go here right now. Take a look back, of course, we got on last time around over in our predictions. And of course, I'll take a look at your predictions as well. So let's get cracking. Of course, recapping the results, starting right here, right now, with the toss of the top one. The big one, Milan with a big 1-0 win over Lazio, out with a 2-2 draw. Big away result there for AC Milan. Meanwhile, Udinese, Salernitana with the 1-1 draw there, of course, the strugglers just a point apiece. Monza, Roma, 4-1 win on the road for Roma, out with a 3-1 win, ain't too shabby there. Torino and Fiorentina, only a 0-0 draw, could not be separated. Hellas Verona did pick up a 1-0 win over Sassuolo, big win for them down the foot of the table. And Paoli did lose to Cagliari, big win for them as well. For, of course, Matey Boys, what's his name? Ranieri's boys. Frosinone with the draw against Lecce, 1-1 in the end, on with a 2-1 win. Atalanta did lose to Bologna, who continued their Champions League push. Juventus did lose to Napoli, of course, the champions, with a big 2-1 win for them as well. And then wrapping up there, of course, Inter did the business over Genoa, 2-1 win to get themselves another 3-pointers as they cruise to another title over in Italy. That's the state of play there. What about the state of play in the league? We'll have a little look at it right here, right now. If I can I do it? There we go. Of course, Inter cruising with 72 points on the board right now. Juventus are in second with 57 points. AC Milan are in third, with Bologna currently in fourth with a 4-point gap over Roma, who are in fifth. Atalanta outside there, Napoli as well. Fiorentina and Lazio, of course. They're probably all the way down to ninth, realistically, are in the mix for those European spots. Going down, Salernitana, Sassuolo and Cagliari, even though that big win was a monstrous for Cagliari, they still need another one to get out of it. But all the way up to Lecce, 13th downwards in that race to avoid the drop. So that's, of course, the state of play there. What about the state of play for our own prediction league? Well, I'm going to bring that to you right here, right now. And kicking ass and taking names is Maka 03 with 19.5 points. Well done. If you see your name in there, guys, this is a perfect time to start getting to that 50-point mark right here, right now. I see your name in there. So, oh, there's my name. I'll smash your like. That's right. Get it in there. Maka, AJ24, Ultra Omega, Mo up there with 12 points, 12.5. Saki up there with 11. Daddy Cool, and then the chasing pack. Frosty's in the mixer there, of course. Vindaloo Victory, Bro, Raymond Reddington, Barcelona Easter with the wooden spoon alongside Hans Worst. What I can't tell you, though, is who's actually kicking ass. The computer has not refreshed itself, so we are going to have to wait. It's going to be a bit of a mystery, but hey, of course, that's the situation that we got ourselves in right here, right now. Of course, there we go then, guys. There we bloody go. Kicking on forward, though. Let's take a look forward to the next round of games, which are coming at you right here, right now, this coming weekend. Then, shall we? Match day number, 28. So, Napoli against Torino. That's coming at you on Friday night. That's right, over at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. They have played each other 37 times since 1983. Well, 18 wins for Napoli, 6 wins for Torino. 13 draws so far. Napoli with a big 5-0 win. That's their biggest. 60 goals scored in 37 matches, 1.62 goals a game. Torino, 3-0 win, the biggest, scoring 36 goals in 37 matches, 0.97 goals a game. They're on 42% form, are Torino right now, just 1 win in 6. They are 10th, 37 points on the board right now. Napoli, though, 58% form for them right now, unbeaten the last 5. 7th in the table, 43 points on the board, of course, at the moment. Last time around, they're over at Naples. It was a 3-1 win for Napoli back in October 2022. The reverse fixture this campaign was a 3-0 win for Torino way back in January 2024. But the odds, 11-10 is your Napoli, 12-5 is the draw, 16-5 is your Torino here. We're going to go with Napoli with a big victory here, 2-1 win for them to keep their heat on for, of course, European football for next season. We'll see if they can do that as well. Cagliari against Salernitana, of course, bit of a relegation crunch clash on Saturday, the 9th of September at the Uno Dumas. They have played each other 17 times in 1987. Got 7 wins for Cagliari, got 4 wins for Salernitana, 6 draws so far. Cagliari, 3-0 win their biggest, scoring 29 goals in 17 matches, 1.71 goals a game. Salernitana, though, 3-2 win their biggest, scoring 19 goals in those 17 matches, 1.12 goals a game. Without a win in the last 6 now, in fact, they haven't won the last 10 matches, Salernitana, 17% form for them. They are 20th with 14 points on the board against the Cagliari side, unbeaten in the last 3. 18th at the table, 23 points right now, 33% form for them as they head into this match. Last round, they're over at the Unipol Dumas. It was a 1-1 draw back in November 2021. The reverse fixture in Salernitana back in October. This campaign was a 2-2 draw. In fact, the last 3 matches between these two sides have ended up all square. For me, on this one, going to go with a 1-0 win for Cagliari. Give them the win, give them the boost, and get out of that relegation heat. Meanwhile, Sassuolo take on Frosinone, of course, coming at you on Saturday as well at the Maipai Stadium. They have played 11 times in 2008. 6 wins for Sassuolo, 1 win for Frosinone, 4 draws so far. Both sides ridiculously poor form right now, but Sassuolo do pack a 3-0 win, their biggest over Frosinone, scoring 24 goals in 6 matches, 2.18 goals a game on average. Frosinone 4-2 win, their biggest, scoring 16 goals in 11 matches, 1.45 goals a game on average. 17% form for Frosinone right now, without a win in the last 6 matches. They are 16th with 24 points on the board against the Sassuolo side, 8% form for them right now, 4 defeats on the spin, 19th at the table, 20 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, though, over in Sassuolo, it was a 2-2 draw back in May 2019. The reverse fixture in Frosinone this campaign back in September was a 4-2 win for Frosinone. The bookies have 6-5 for Sassuolo, 13-5 is the draw, 21-10 is, of course, a Euro away win here. 2-1 win for Sassuolo. They are shit, but they're going to get the win in my eyes. Meanwhile, Bologna up against the champions-elect Internazionale coming at the Renato Dialia. They have played each other 52 times since 1997. 12 wins for Bologna, 31 wins for Inter. We've got 9 draws so far. Bologna with a big 3-0 win, scoring 59 goals in 52 matches, 1.13 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Inter, 6-1 win their biggest, scoring 99 goals in 52 matches, 1.90 goals a game on average. These two sides are hot to trot right now. At least 6 wins on the mats for Inter. They are 100% form. They are top, 72 points on the board against the Bologna side, 100% form for them as well. 6 wins on the bounce, 100% form for them. They are fourth, 51 points on the board as well. Coming at you. Last time around, they're over at the Renato Dialia. It was a 1-0 win for Bologna. Meanwhile, they've also played each other a couple of times already this season. Over in Milan back in October, it was a 2-2 draw. Also in the Coppa Italia round of 16, Bologna picking up a victory as well. 2-1 win for them. So they are unbeaten against Inter over the last 3. Just 1 loss against them over the last 5, of course. Coming at you, the bookies here, 30-5 is Bologna, 21-20 is your win, 12-5 is the draw. I'm going with a 2-2 draw on this one. Points drop for Inter. They might even win it, Bologna. So I'm going to back them to give them a big old boost as well. Genoa, do you know what I mean? Up against Monza, up at the Luigi Ferraris. They have played each other 13 times since 1997. 7 wins for Genoa, 3 wins for Monza, 3 draws so far. Monza with a big 1-0 win, their biggest, scoring 9 goals in those 13 games, 0.69 goals a game. Meanwhile, Genoa, 5-1 win, their biggest, scoring 24 goals in 13 matches, 1.85 goals a game on average. 50% form for Genoa, that's 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. Up against Monza, won 67% form for them, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They're 11th right now on Monza, 36 points on the board against the Genoa side, who are 12th, 33 points on board coming at you. Last round, they're over at Genoa, was a 1-0 win for Monza way back. Hang on. The last time that these two sides played each other in regular competitive action was way back in April 2006. It was a 3-0 win for Genoa. Of course, the reverse fixture this campaign back in December was a 1-0 win for Monza, of course. But we'll see about that one. 11-10 is your Genoa, 13-5 is your Monza, 11-5 is a draw here. It's a tight one, of course. Going to go with a 1-0 win for Genoa, taking the points and moving the chains up against Lecce now into Sunday's games against Verona. Of course, bit of a lower end table crunch clash here at the Val d'Almere. They have played each other 19 times. 1998 got 5 wins to Lecce, 8 wins to Verona, 6 draws so far. Lecce 2-0 win the biggest, scoring 20 goals in 19 matches, 1.05 goals a game. Meanwhile, Verona 5-1 win the biggest, scoring 28 goals in 19 matches, 1.47 goals a game on average. Verona 42% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6. They are 17th right now, 23 points on the board against the Lecce side. 25% form for them right now, just 1 win in 6. They are 13th with 25 points on the board at that moment, of course. Last time around, they're over at Lecce. It was a 1-0 win for Verona back in May 2023. The reverse fixture this campaign back in November was a 2-2 draw draw over in Verona. The odds for this one, 6-5 is your Lecce, 12-5 is your Verona, 11-5 is the draw, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with a nil draw on this one. Meanwhile, AC Milan, they're up against Empoli, of course, coming at you over at the Giuseppe Meazza. They have played each other 27 times in 1987, 16 wins for Milan, 13 wins for Empoli, and 8 draws so far. Milan with a big 4-0 win, their biggest, scoring 51 goals in 27 matches, 1.89 goals a game on average. Empoli, though, 2-1 win, their biggest, of course, over Milan, 21 goals scored in 27 matches, 0.78 goals a game. They're, of course, on 58% form, are Empoli, just 1 defeat in the last 6, 14 for the table, 25 points on the board against the Milan side, 58% form for them, just 1 win in the last 4. They are third, and they got 56 points on the board right now. Last time around, they're over in Milan, it was a 0-0 draw back in April 2023. The reverse fixture in Empoli was a 3-0 win for Milan back in January this calendar year. Of course, the odds for this one, 11-4 on is your Milan, 4-1 is the draw, 7-1 is your long shots. That's Empoli, but the hosts are going to win this one, 2-0 win to take it to the house. Into the final 3 we go now. Juventus up against Atalanta, a bit of a zing-zong this one, over at the Allianz Stadium, that's right, in Turin. They have played 56 times in 1993, 35 wins for Juventus, 5 wins for Atalanta, and 16 draws between the two sides. 4-0 win, the biggest for Juventus, 105 goals scored in 56 matches, that's 1.88 goals a game. Atalanta, 3-0 win, their biggest, scoring 49 goals in 56 matches, 0.88 goals a game on average for them. 58% form for Atalanta without a win in the last 3. They are 6th with 46 points on the board against the Juventus side. Just 1 win in 6 right now. They are 2nd, 57 points on the board, of course, heading into this one. Last time around, they're over at the Allianz Stadium, over in Turin. It was a 3-3 draw, as competitive matches back in January 2023. The reverse fixture this campaign at Atalanta was a 0-0 draw. So the last 4 competitive matches between these two sides, only 1 win, and that was, of course, Juventus beating Atalanta in Atalanta back in May 2023. The odds for this one, though, Juventus 11-10 for the victory, 12-5 the draw, 5-2 is your away win here. We're going to go with a 3-1 win for Juventus on this one. Final 2 now, it is Fiorentina, it is Roma, of course, coming at you over in Stadio Atamado Frianci. They have played 63 times in 1994. We've got 13 wins for Fiorentina, 35 wins for Roma, and we've got 15 draws so far. Fiorentina with a big 7-1 win, scoring 80 goals in 63 matches, 1.27 goals a game. Roma, 4-0 win, the biggest, scoring 113 goals in 63 matches, 1.79 goals a game on average. Roma, though, unbeaten the last 5, 75% form for them over the last 6. They are 5th, 47 points on the board. Of course, 4 wins on the bounce for them right now. Fiorentina on 50% form for them right now. 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. Just 1 defeat in the last 5. 8th in the table, 42 points on the board as well. Last time around, they're over in the Stadio Atamado Frianci. It was a 2-1 win for Fiorentina back in May 2023. The reverse fixture in Rome back in December was a 1-1 draw. Of course, the odds for this one, 11-8 is your Fiorentina, 9-4 is the draw, 2-1 is your away win. Of course, going to go with their 1-1 draw on this one, point apiece. Fiorentina will probably be happier than that one because Roma really are in the mixer for those Champions League spots. Meanwhile, Lazio against Udinese coming at you over in Rome on Monday, the 11th of March. 61 times they have played each other since 1993. 34 wins for Lazio, 13 wins for Udinese, and 14 draws so far. Lazio, 5-0 win, the biggest, scored 61 goals in 5-0 win their biggest, scoring 111 goals in 61 matches, 1.82 goals a game on average. Udinese 3-0 win the biggest, scoring 71 goals in 61 matches, 1.16 goals a game. Udinese on 42% form for them at the moment, just 1 win in the last 6. However, 1 defeat in the last 5, 15th in the table, 24 points on the board. Up against the Lazio side, just 1 win in 5, 33% form for them at the moment. Of course, 9th in the table, 40 points on the board at the moment as well. Last round over in Roma, it was a 0-0 draw back in October 2022. The reverse fixture in Udinese back in January, of course, this year was a 2-1 win for Lazio, who are unbeaten against Udinese over the last 6, 4 wins and a couple of draws. The odds here, 11-10 is your Lazio, 12-5 is the draw, 3-1 is your away win, which of course is Udinese. But I'm back in the host here, 2-1 win for Lazio to take all the bloody points. That's right, that's my picks, guys. Let me know your picks, of course, with the Super Brew. Of course, if I am right, this is what the table will look like. It'll still be Inter, of course, running away with it. Juventus closing the gap a little bit, of course, with Milan and then Bologna in the top 4. Going down, Frosinone, Sassuolo and Salernitana. Big movers are Cagliari down the foot. That's, of course, my predictions for match number 28. Let me know your thoughts have been down below. Of course, make sure you smash your like, guys. We're trying to get up to 50 likes, get, of course, the engagement going, get, of course, some competitive nature going in the old prediction league, and, of course, keeping the prediction movies alive, of course. That's right. Subscribe. See you later. Of course, be safe out there. But, of course, until then, keep on predicting.